Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 and welcome back to Sonic Month! Woo! Woo, 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 woo. God, that is never going to get old. That is literally the best thing ever. But anyway, it's Sonic Month, and for Sonic Month, instead of playing video game like I did last week, part 2 will be on the Sonic comics. Just a whole bunch of Sonic comics I'll just be showing you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, basically, if you didn't know, Sonic the Hedgehog has a comic book series. A very good comic book series. And, yeah, it is the longest running video game comic. So, it's the longest running comic based on a video game character. So, Sonic is more successful than the short little Mario comics and Nintendo Power. It's more successful than the Injustice comics, the Assassin's Creed comics, the Batman Arkham comics. It is the most successful and the most long-running video game comic ever. And it's been around since the 90s. It's been around ever since, like, the cartoon was around. The Sonic SatAM cartoon and Sonic Underground and all that stuff. So, it's been around a while. There's quite a number of issues, and, it's great. And one of the reasons why it's great is the Sonic comics are literally the best rendition of Sonic and his friends of all. Like, of all the mediums, out of the games, the cartoons, the whatever, the Sonic comics are the best version of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, even like the comic book characters like Sally, Rotor, Antoine. It is just the best version of Sonic there is. And, yeah, and there's a lot. There's a lot of Sonic. As you can see, all these comics that are piled up on my table. So, if you're wondering, like, what the Sonic comics are, or what they cover exactly, basically, the Sonic comics run off of the Sonic SatAM show. That's what they originally were based off of. And then they just kind of went on their own thing. After that, they keep the Sonic 90s cartoon characters in there. So, again, I said this before, they have Princess Sally, Antoine, Uncle Chuck, Rotor, Bunny, and the Eggman from that one. But, yeah, it kind of started off as like a companion issue, like a companion comic to the cartoon show. But eventually, around like the 60th issue, they started getting to their own, like, stories, and after the show got canceled, the comic was still doing good, so they just kind of continued on with the comic book, and then it just evolved into a really solid comic book franchise, and the best version of Sonic ever. So, basically, if you're wondering why there's so many of them, there is one main Sonic comic. So basically, there's one main storyline, and that's called the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, which is right over to... I'll get the first issue for you. Which is right here. This is the main storyline. Again, this is where, like, the story started getting... and again, the title is Sonic the Hedgehog. And this is where the stories really started going. They made, like, plot elements and... just basically created the main story, and the Sonic the Hedgehog comic is the main vein to all these other comics. And so yeah, the Sonic the Hedgehog comics are great. The art is amazing. It's consistently good. Some of the really early issues aren't as good. I'm talking about like issue 10 and like onwards. Like, the early issues, the art's alright, but, like, when they start getting into, like, the 100s, the art really starts getting good. And if, again, I know a lot of you guys come to my channel for, like, the drawing videos. If you want references for, like, Sonic the Hedgehog, or, like, other anthropomorphic characters, start buying the Sonic comics, because you see Sonic in, like, every angle. It's actually really good. So, yeah, that's, So, anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog was the main storyline, and that's kind of what all the other comics are based around and kind of follow. For example, the Sonic universe, right next to the main one, right here, Since the storylines for Sonic has been gotten so big, and they have like so many characters from the games and all that stuff, they decided to make Sonic Universe, which is basically a spin-off series of Sonic the Hedgehog, where they cover other characters on what they're doing. So, and they're broken up into 4 issues. So every 4 issue is its own self-contained story. So, Sonic Universe, the first 4 issues cover Shadow the Hedgehog forming Team Dark and how he works for Gun. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. And that's basically all what the Sonic Universe is. It's just covering side stories and loose ends that the main series Sonic just don't have time to cover. Which is pretty cool. And I really like them. I like how they're self-contained. It's easy to collect 4 issues. And they're just really, really good. They are solid. And then, I'm thinking of what to logically jump to next. I know what, unlogically, let's jump to Sonic Boom. Because Sonic Boom is the odd man out of this comic book series. It's right here. It was made around the same time as the game and the cartoon. And this is the only comic book in like the Sonic comic universe, not confused with Sonic Universe, that's its own separate identity. You know, like this has nothing to do with the main series. It's in its own alternate dimension somewhere in the multiverse. It is its own thing. It has nothing to do with any of the other comics, but yeah, it's just its own thing, and it's just based off the cartoon. It's silly. If you watch the cartoon, you kind of know what it is. I will say the Sonic Boom comics, or at least the first couple issues I started collecting for, a little bit more action-oriented than the actual cartoon show, which I like that. I feel like the cartoon show should be more action, like it's too much of a comedy show, you know? But the Sonic Boom comics are pretty solid. And what's cool about Sonic is that's pretty much it. They have this main series Sonic, the Sonic Universe. They also have a spin-off Knuckles series that went on for a couple issues, but it never really went anywhere, and they kind of stopped it. I actually didn't collect for it, so I don't have any of them. But Knuckles had his own comic book for a little bit, and it did alright. Like, it didn't do well enough for them to continue, but it was alright. I read a couple of the issues. It wasn't bad. And, yeah, like that was pretty much the only other spin-off one. So the rest of what you see on the table are just kind of collections, which is pretty cool about the Sonic comic, is that Archie really does likes to break down and volumize the different series of Sonic. And that's actually really good if you want to start collecting. Like, for the Sonic Archives, which are these really nice books, like really solid books that are right here. They're very small, and they have awesome artwork. Like, I just love the artwork for each cover. It is, like, consistently great. And they're really nice books. Here's another one. And here's another. They're just really solid books, and basically what they do is they just cover the... I'll actually show you, because they have a table of contents. Again, look how nice these books are. They are so nice. Look at them. Oh, so good. And they're really well done. Like, oh man. I gotta say, the Sonic Archives are some of my favorite. But as you can see, they just give, they combined a lot of the earlier Sonic comics. So this one has issue 4, 6, 7, 13, 18, 23, 29, 30, 36, 41, 49, 50, 56, blah, 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 blah. And if you're wondering why they're not going in order, why they don't show the first one, is because the original Sonic comics were very, like, Sunday funny comics, where they were just one-offs, like, just each comic was its own thing, and it was just, like, some little joke. The Sonic Archives actually combined some of the issues that formed a storyline. Like, there was one issue where Sonic and Sally pretend to get married in one of them, just for a plan to stop Eggman or something. And they have, like, this whole fake wedding just to lure Eggman out, and then, I don't know, they beat him up or something. But, It was, again, the earlier Sonic comics weren't all that great, and it took a while for them to kick off and become Sonic the Hedgehog comic series that we know today. But if you really want to like start collecting and you want to like read from the beginning, I would suggest get the Sonic Archive volumes. They're really small, they're really nice, they're really easy to read, and they're just so good. I love collecting them. Just for the covers alone, they are great. Really, like each cover, it's like the art is amazing. And then speaking about combining stuff, they also make volumes for Sonic. So, for example, this one is the first volume on Sonic and Mega Man Worlds Collide. They also have a Mega Man comic made by Archie. It is also very good. But basically what they did is they have a Sonic universe where Mega Man and Sonic, this is a really good page to open up to, team up to fight Dr. Eggman and Dr. Wily. And it's great. And this combines, I wonder if it says... This combines the first 4 issues of Sonic Worlds Collide. So basically, this is a Sonic universe, all 4 issues in one, and it's really good. It is really good. I suggest reading that. They have a second one where it's like Sonic, Mega Man X, Mega Man X, Sonic Boom, Sonic, and just a bunch of other, and they give even more crossover. Oh, it's great. It is great. Beautiful Joe's in it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And that was just for the Sonic universe. They also do some of the main series Sonic. Like, this is the Genesis wave, or Sonic Genesis arc, all rolled into a book. So all the issues where the Eggman released the Genesis wave, and a whole bunch of story stuff that's too hard to explain in a video. But they combined all the issues that were in the arc into one nice solid book. So that's another good thing about the Sonic comics is Archie is very good at making volumes, like volume sets. So if you don't want to collect like the single volumes, you could just start buying like story arcs and just catch up that way. It's actually really good. And other things that they also have these books called Sonic Select. This is book 2, and basically what it is it's just like they have a table of context. Again, art is consistently good. Basically what they do is they just these are all like the artists and writers, and they just pick which comics they like the best and just kind of put them in a book format. It's kind of weird, but like these are kind of the harder to get like issues, and yeah, they just bundle it up as a Sonic Select book. It's actually really good. They also have the 5th book, Sonic Kids. It's over there, but it's also really good. And if you want to catch up on the lore of the Sonic comics, they have the Sonic Encyclopedia. They made an actual encyclopedia book that basically just covers everything in the Sonic comic book universe. Like, from, actually, it'd be easier if I just stand like this. From, like, the most side characters you could think of to the main characters, like Silver, Scourge. Oh, he's so good. Just everything, and it's all laid out. They also give you like a timeline of what happens. So if you really want to get caught up on Sonic, you can just get the Sonic Encyclopedia and just read through that and just be instantly caught up. And then they also make like a lot of just bonus comics, like this Super Sonic Special that's over here. Actually, they're not making any more of these. There's only a certain number. This is up to issue 11, so, yes. So basically what they do is they just give you, like, random comic books that they've been working on. Like, they give you some of the latest issues all rolled into this. This has a little bit of Sonic Universe, and then Sonic the comic book, the main series. And then they just give you a little bit of news over everything, like, which one? I think it was the first one, maybe? This one has the comic book origins. This one has... There's one with Sonic 4. I don't know if I actually have it with me right now. Oh, right, this one. This one actually has a little bonus when Sonic 4 Episode 2 was coming out. They had a little bonus, like, scan of the story, actually. They had, like, a little epilogue chapter that was all written out and explained what happened at the end of Sonic 4 Episode 1. And that was really cool. I like that. Yeah, so, like, those are a little things, and these are kind of the same things, where they just take random issues of Sonic, the Super Sonic Digest, where, again, it's just random issues of Sonic, just to get people to, you know, buy the Sonic comics and get them to know them. But they're all really good. I like them. They are very solid sets. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Sonic comics. Again, without going into detail, it's hard to talk about the Sonic comics without going into detail, but, like, there's just too much to cover. But just take my word for it, the Sonic comic books are literally the greatest thing ever. If you like Sonic, you owe it to yourself to start reading these. You really do. And if you don't live, like, near a comic book store or, like, know how to get them, I'll leave a link in the description below. And it's to Kiss Comics, which have I think all of the Sonic the Hedgehog comics and Sonic Universe comics up to date. So if you just want to start reading them online, you can do that. But I highly recommend you go out to the store and buy them, just to show support for this just amazing comic book franchise instead of just reading them all online. I highly recommend just start buying some issues, you know, if you can. But, yeah, honestly, and the link is in the description below. You can click on that and just start catching up. Honestly, it is a great comic book, and it's honestly a good starting comic, because it's not too... It gets out there, don't get me wrong, it goes places, but it's not as crazy as other comic books, so, it's kind of easy to get into, it's not too hard, and, yeah, and it's pretty straightforward for comic book-wise. There's not, like, a lot of alternate universes or alternate series. The only one you have to worry about is Boom, which you don't even have to really worry about that one. But, yeah, but they all kind of go off the main one, and Archie does a very good job at, grouping, volumes together, series, and, yeah, it's just super solid. And I just want to make this video just talking about it, you know, just my collection and all that stuff, because I love the Sonic comics, and this wouldn't be Sonic Month without a video on the Sonic comics. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys read the Sonic comics, or whatever, you could leave in the comments below. I'd love to talk about them. And if you like this video, you can leave a like. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying Sonic Month. I will make a How to Draw Sonic video tomorrow, or a Sonic related drawing video tomorrow. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think about Sonic. If you have any questions about, like, you want to start collecting, or you want to know when to start jumping in, or whatever on the Sonic comics, leave it in the comments below. I will try to help you out as best I can. So, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get into the Sonic comics, because they are literally the greatest thing ever. Everybody should read it. It is literally the best. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Shin0525. I hope you're enjoying Sonic Month, and I will see you guys later. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.